It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.
Race number 6 is over 1,400 meters, and I think tactics is going to come heavily into play here, and obviously the conditions on the day, as we continue to mention, monitor the conditions, see how the first few races run, and this is a race where I think tactics is going to be very, very vital. Number 1, Son of Silk, is coming back from a 335-day absence after running 4th to straight up when making the local debut on the poly track. So in the work program, there's been a lot of rain about recently, so we're not sure how much work Son of Silk has done, but does have the best of the draw, and keep a close eye on this run on the way down to the start, see if he's got a bit of a belly or if he's sweating up, and the telltale signs will probably point you in the right direction, whether he's ready or not. Number 2, Fiery Duke, a 2-time winner of both, have been recorded over the course and distance. Second to Trade War in the penultimate run, and then second to Diani. That form line of Diani in the penultimate run is absolutely lethal. There's been a whole host of winners coming through from that run. Last time out, a little bit below par. I say below par, was only beaten at 3.1 lengths, but finished back in 7th spot. A horse from a neat draw. I see at this stage the blinkers have come off, but as we are recording very early, just see if the blinkers go back on or any different equipment changes. He's a horse certainly worth another say. Number 3, Global Secrets, coming off a good third to Royal Kitty, from 6-1 is shortened down 9-2. Number 4, Birdwatcher, always runs the same sort of race. She's a real trier. She travels hard against the bit in the early stages, and she unwinds the entire way down the lane. Probably the horse for me that will have to beat could be number 5, Quizmaster, a draw strike. Last time was drawn 14 out of 14, and if you go back in the earlier runs, 12 out of 13, 11 out of 13. So off the 62 rating, I think there's lots to cheer about overall for the supporters. At around 4-1, number 5, Quizmaster, will be in my top 3. Number 6, High Velocity. This is a horse who really pulled off a decent coup in his penultimate run. They backed him off the boards from 10-1 down 28-10. He beat Movie Magic on that occasion. And let's just have a look. 11 runs for 1 win on the poly track, and he has got a course and distance victory, a 2nd and a 3rd. Last time he was hanging around when he finished 2.6 lengths behind Joshua Hotsnake. Lots to like about the stable at the moment in a very competitive race. The roughie for me could be number 8 All the Time at around 25-1, last seen out 15 days. When the rider reported changing strides, the vet couldn't find anything obvious detected. If the blinkers are removed, I think they are at this stage over 1,400. They tried him over 1,900 in the penultimate. Go back in the earlier runs when he was a 77, he's dropped down to a 67. And I mentioned earlier on, Sepasihle Tlengwa, we're looking for a big day from him. And maybe off the 67 rating, a good exacta and trifecta inclusion. Number 9, Final Destiny, always finds support, was just over 6 lengths behind White Cedar last time out, so we'll be looking to get a little bit closer. Talking of White Cedar, a merit rating hike up to a 63 after obliterating the opposition. He ran 2nd to Crested Eagle in the penultimate. He went up from a 54 to a 57, but then enjoyed dictating last time out when beating General Hancock. Clear to see, all 3 victories have been achieved over the course and distance, so very healthy respect for number 10, White Cedar. Once again, a very, very competitive race. For me, number 5, Quizmaster, he probably is the horse that they have to beat in a highly competitive race, and if you're looking for the upset, number 8, All the Time, might just be the horse to cause the upset and the stir, thrown to all of your exotics.
I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.